This is Marcus Rashford, a player who had everything from the very beginning: speed, confidence, and that natural instinct in front of goal. A player who didn't slowly rise, he exploded onto the scene. But this isn't just a story about talent, it's about pressure, it's about losing yourself, and then finding your way back again. Because Rashford's journey has never been simple. It's been a rise, a fall, and a constant fight to prove himself again. It all started in the most unexpected way. An injury crisis at Manchester United forced the manager to look at the academy, and that's when an 18-year-old Marcus Rashford got his chance. No one expected what happened next. He stepped onto the pitch in the Europa League and scored twice. A few days later, in his Premier League debut against Arsenal, he scored 2 more. In less than a week, Rashford had 4 goals. Just like that, the world knew his name. And it didn't stop there. By the end of that season, he had already scored 8 goals. The following season, he added 11 more. That's nearly 20 goals before even turning 20 years old. But it wasn't just the numbers, it was how he played, running at defenders with no fear, taking risks, playing like he belonged on the biggest stage. And somehow, he did. As time passed, things started to change. Rashford was no longer the surprise. Now he was expected to deliver. Every game, every week. Under Jose Mourinho, he learned discipline. Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he was given freedom to attack. And slowly, he started evolving. Season after season, the numbers improved. He scored 13 goals, then another 13, and then suddenly, in the 2019-20 season, he hit 22 goals. That was the moment everything changed. He wasn't just a young talent anymore. He became one of the main attacking players at Manchester United. You could see the difference: more confidence in front of goal, better movement, smarter decisions, and most importantly, he started taking responsibility. At his best, Rashford was unstoppable, direct, fast, aggressive. In the 2020-21 season, he scored 21 goals and looked like he was finally reaching his full potential. Everything was moving in the right direction, until suddenly, it wasn't. The 2021-22 season was a complete shock. Rashford scored only 5 goals, from 21 down to 5. That's not just a drop, that's a collapse. And you could see it in his performances. The confidence was gone, the sharpness disappeared, the decisions became slower, uncertain. He looked like a completely different player. And for the first time in his career, people started doubting him. And then came the response. No big headlines, no dramatic speech, just performances. Game after game, Rashford started improving, and by the 2022-23 season, he exploded again. This time, he scored 30 goals. 30 goals! From 5 goals in one season to 30 in the next. That's not normal. That's not luck. That's mentality. You could see the difference immediately. The confidence was back. The runs were sharper. The finishing was clinical. He wasn't hesitating anymore. He was deciding games again. And just like that, Rashford reminded everyone who he really was. Even after such a strong comeback, the questions didn't disappear. Can he stay consistent? Can he reach that level again? And with that, rumors started. Links to FC Barcelona began to appear. A move like that could change everything. A new environment, less pressure, a different style of football. Maybe that's what Rashford needs. Or maybe his story at Manchester United isn't finished yet. Marcus Rashford is not a perfect player, but that's what makes his story powerful, because it's real. He's experienced the highest highs and the lowest lows. He's been doubted, he's been criticized, and every time he finds a way to come back. Because in football, talent is only the beginning. What really matters is how you respond when everything goes wrong. And Rashford, he's still responding.